What is going on, guys? My name is Behrudy, and I hope you guys are having an awesome E3. And I am going to talk about something a lot of you guys have been asking me to talk about. You all know that I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and we finally saw true in-game footage of Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat X, whatever you guys want to call it. And finally, later down the day, I think it was today, Ed Boon actually went up on stage, and I think he was at Sony's booth, and he was actually, talking about, the game and talking about the development process. But I kind of want to come out here and I want to tell you guys my personal opinion on this game. And I'm sure I'm probably going to get downvoted or disliked for this video, and that's fine. I mean, you guys don't have to agree with me. This is, once again, just all my personal opinion. So let's talk about this game right off the bat visually. We can notice right away this game seems a lot darker. We always knew that Mortal Kombat is a dark series, but this game definitely has like a darker tone to it. Almost post-apocalyptic, I think, is the best word to use. Just everything just seems even grimmer than it was before. Looking at MK9, I feel like MK9 still used a lot of vivid, brighter colors, and I thought it looked really good, but obviously they're going for a totally different style for this game, and that was their plan, I'm sure, especially considering the ending of MK9. So we all know how MK9 ended, hopefully. I'm not gonna go about it too much, but it was obvious that they were trying to set up something bigger. So this game is 25 years down the line. And right now, the only two returning characters that we know of is, obviously Scorpion and Sub-Zero, because if there was a Mortal Kombat game without Scorpion or Sub-Zero, I'd be a little bit concerned. But everyone else in the roster so far seems entirely new. We've got Cassie Cage, we got this bug / half-human lady named Devora, then we got this, giant thing with like a little named Farah Tora, but this character kind of creeps me out, I'm not gonna lie. And these characters kind of like, the first impression was not good for me, but they grew on me a little bit. Cassie Cage right now, the word is that she is Sonya Blade's and Johnny Cage's daughter. So Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage got it in, and 25 years later, Cassie Cage is here to kick some ass. Apparently her moveset is, a mix of the two. So I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat why I'm a little bit concerned about this. Right now it seems like Mortal Kombat is trying to revamp the series. They're trying to, start something new. They're trying to start something fresh, and that is awesome. You know what? Like, that's always great. It's in with the new, out with the old, is what they say. But at the same time, this really worries me, because I like to call it the Soul Calibur 5 syndrome, where companies are striving for something so new that they wipe out 80% of their memorable roster. I can go back to Soul Calibur 5, and I don't remember. I only remember one person's name in that game regarding the new characters. I only remember Natsu, and then the rest of the new characters, I don't know any of their names. They were so forgettable that it sucked. And now, I'm not saying that this is going to happen with Mortal Kombat X, but I am a little bit concerned that they are trying to wipe out their entire roster here, and their entire roster of extremely memorable characters. I feel like MK9 was the best selling because it promised so much. It promised that it was going to bring back every single character remembered from MK1 to 3, and it promises to bring back the 2D gameplay, and it delivered. It was a great Mortal Kombat game, and it felt very Mortal Kombat, compared to those crappy 3D games we were getting 10 years ago. I mean, they weren't terrible, but they just definitely were subpar when it came to a fighting engine. That being said, like I was saying, visually and gameplay wise, the game is looking pretty beautiful. Like I said, it grew on me a little bit more the more I saw it. It seems like they're getting more and more brutal with the X-rays and fatalities, and that's a huge kudos to NetherRealm. Like, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they come up with, such gruesome ways of killing people, and, they definitely deserve the respect for that. Like, this game definitely wowed me when I saw some of the fatalities they had in store for us. But more about gameplay. Let's talk more about gameplay. So far it seems like there is styles. So each character comes with 3 styles. For example, I don't write anything down when I do these videos, but I'm just gonna quickly peek here. But I just want to look at Scorpion styles here, and I think, you know, one of his styles was the sword style. Then he had Hellfire style, and then the other style was ninjutsu. There it is. So 3 styles for every single character, and it changes up their moveset a bit, which is really, really cool. You know what? I think this is really unique. I think this is really cool. Ed Boon did kind of talk about differences in the meter system regarding the different style you use. Mind you guys, the meter system is exactly the same as MK9 from what it seems. It seems like a 3-bar system with a breaker and all that. But yeah, the meter is maybe, I don't know, it seemed like he kind of hinted that it may be different depending on what style you use. So I wonder if this is like CVS2 grooves. But we'll see. We'll see down the line. But overall, I will say that I am definitely excited for this game. You know what? First impression for me was not great. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's definitely growing on me. The more I've, you know, when Ed Boon went up there and he really showed the game more in flesh and he talked about it, and you know, he talked about the background and the interactions, the interactables. You know, definitely took, you know, some of their inspiration from Injustice, and they brought into the game. And interactables don't seem like they are as dominant in this game. It seems like they're more for getting around the stage. There are a few things you throw here and there, but I don't think it's still confirmed whether they're unblockable or not, because in Injustice they were a pretty huge part of the game. But all I can say right now, guys, is I really, really hope that they do not pull Soul Calibur 5 on us. I hope that there is not too much of a new cast. I hope that it's not like 80% or 90% of the characters are new. Because I feel like game companies should slowly start introducing characters instead of showing them, you know, instead of introducing them all at once like Soul Calibur 5 did. I don't want any of these characters to be forgettable, you know, and I really want them to stick with us, because if it is going to be an entirely new roster, for the most part, people are just going to be complaining and hoping for, you know, their favorite Mortal Kombat character to finally make it in this game. So overall, the game looks great. Gameplay mechanics is awesome. I know I've said this many times, but I am very, very impressed with how NetherRealm finally fixed their wonky-looking character models. You know, I always made fun of how, you know, NetherRealm's animations looked a little bit suspect, and they finally seem like they fixed that. It seems like they're using a totally new engine, and I like these new stages they have. You know, there's this water stage where, you know, bodies come out and you can, you know, the bodies fly up from the sea, and if you time it right, you can actually like pick up a body and throw it at your opponent. It's just, it's really cool. So I will end it off there, guys. Overall, you know, I am super excited and I cannot wait for this game. I want to know what you guys think of this. From the general, you know, consensus, it seems like a lot of people are really, really hype, and that's awesome. I really hope NetherRealm delivers again. I love the MK series. And I'm guessing, you know, if I had to put money on it, guys, I'm going to guess that this game is going to come out April 2015. I'm going to think they're going to go for around the same time when MK9 came out. I think that's a great time for a fighting game to come out, and there isn't too much competition for them around there. So leave it off there, guys. I love you all very, very much. I'll be covering a lot more MK10 footage for you guys with whatever comes out. Keep messaging me with like anything you guys find or anything that I didn't cover, and you know, I'd love to talk to you guys about this game more. I cannot wait. And Ed Boon, don't let your eyebrows let me down. All right, take it easy, guys.